Uncle DEMIS dropped again. You already know when he drops, we gotta drop. Let's not even sit there and sugarcoat. Let's get straight into it. Make sure y'all drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub on my video and his video. His link will be down in this description. Let's go.
Do that is because if you can make Kobe Bryant, or you can make Giannis, or you can make Shaq and then what's the purpose of going and playing my team? You see what I'm saying? My team does not need any competition within the game.
I said this in a couple videos ago, bro. Too many cat breakers are in the game, bro. Too many cat breakers.
You know, be that GOAT or be that good with your player, then you need to go to my team. What cat breakers did was give us the feeling that we were able to finally get closer to having a really, really big overpowered build, almost like how it was in 2K19. If you hit legend and then you was able to upgrade all of your badges and be able to have all those Hall of Fame badges, or etc. Same thing for 2K20 also. You know, you were able to get the ability to finally be able to make a overpowered build, right? So what is my take for 2K27 in these cat breakers? Well, one thing I know for a fact is that, well, again, I don't want to say for a fact, but it's going to come back in the passes, right? So the season pass, you can expect cat breakers to come back. You can also expect to be able to now see exactly what these cat breakers are going to look like in the MyPLAYER builder. So beforehand, you had to make the build, load into the park, then see.
He said he's not with the crew that makes the game. How does he know all this? Come on, bro. You just gotta put two and two together.
See what cat breakers you have. If you didn't like the setup, you can back out and do it all over again. Well, that was such a pain in the ass, and it was such a major complaint. Then obviously, in my opinion, it would make a lot of sense to be able to finally have that. So I do expect that. That is one of the expectations I expect to see. Making a build and then being able to see the cat breaker layout for that particular build, so then you can decide if this is going to be the better build, the best build or not. That's really, really critical when
you really gotta sit there and just listen to him,
but
he
on
really
the same
just
token, people messed up their builds and finding out that all they had to do was move one attribute and have a better build. Of course, that spins into making more money, but don't look at the dev team as the dev team's looking how to exploit something like that. They genuinely want to make something good. They genuinely want to have that transparency there. So I do expect to have that in the MyPLAYER builder, and of course the cat breakers coming out in seasons passes. Now, what can 2K do to continue to build off of that? That is going to be the most critical portion of it. What can they do to make that even better than what it was before? And the big one, in my opinion, is that to make the cat breakers even stronger. Okay, so if you have the ability to make cat breakers even stronger and to give us more cat breakers, it is just going to allow us to continue to have to buy in to get that. Almost to the point to where you can expect cat breakers to be all over the place for potentially. Remember, you had to do quests. You can get cat breakers for doing quests. You could get cat breakers for getting specializations. I mean, there were so many things that you could do with cat breakers. Or
it was actually sickening how many cat breakers are in the game. I think it was like 30.
Set up to where you can get an additional maybe 40, 35 cat breakers in 2K27. More cat breakers, and don't expect your builds to be worse.
What did he just make in the background?
Like they are, but then the cat breakers are to continue to build on top of that, to where who knows what the potential would be. In my opinion, I feel like when it's all said and done, the cat breakers are just in the builder. The way it's set up, it's just too lucrative for 2K to actually have to try to change that. It doesn't make any sense to change it at all, because you're making too much money off of it. Right. You know, even someone like myself, I don't play 2K all the time, but I know, like, yo, I gotta get on the game to at least get level 40 so I can get my cat breaker, right? And a lot of us are like that. A lot of us don't, and 2K doesn't care. Well, 2K cares about, obviously, if you're on the game or not. But at the end of the day, they really care about the transaction. So if
that's all they care about,
hey, man, if they're looking at the data and they're like,
first off, that was a block in the background. Look at this.
They really care about the transaction.
Put defense in 2K27.
They know, like, hey, man, if they're looking at the data and they're like, well, look at this.
Come on, bro.
Little Timmy, or a lot of people like Uncle Demi, you know, they're not playing the game enough to be able to complete that season pass. So what they have to do is they are paying the money up front just to get it, right?
Pay to win.
Up front, so then I'm able to keep up with the time. So when I do get back on the game, I'm not going to be that guy or gal that does not have all the necessary cap breakers. So expect that. And again, I want to be surprised if the price to buy the season pass or to go from level 1 to level 2, like the skip levels, is going to be even more and more expensive. I felt like it was expensive already this year.
It was
dang near $80
honestly.
If you went from 0 to 40. Expect that to go up too. There's no incentive for them to stop, right? It's supply and demand. People are buying these passes left and right because they want to get those cap breakers. The whole central part of Park now is cap breakers, period. So do not expect that to leave.
Not
it's
the
going
best
to be
facts.
there. Expect more cap breakers. Expect more pricing as far as skipping levels. This is what I feel, because it's too lucrative. And as they're getting less and less player base, because this is another video, but I can speak on it briefly, there's less and less people playing 2K. But that smaller percentage is the one that's allowing 2K to continue year over year to make more money.
Because they put so much money into the game. It's insane.
Dedicated players. So that's what I expect. Cap breakers, again, they were fun, but don't expect them to be cheaper. Expect them to grow off that, add more cap breakers, up the prices and skip levels to get to those cap breakers. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do y'all think about that?
It's already $80 to get to level 40. Why? Bro, he don't say all this for no reason, bro. Make sure y'all drop that man like in a comment and a sub too, bro. It makes no sense how much cap breakers cost on this game, bro. It's literally a pay-to-win game, and it's never going to change because they're making so much money off of all of us. But yeah, man, drop a like on the video, man. I'll catch you on the next one, bro. Peace.